We suffer more in our imagination than the reality. The problem is not a problem itself, but our attitude towards it. We cannot control what happened to us, but we can certainly control how it affects us. If we suppress our negative emotions, they will only emerge and explode. But if we process our negative emotions, it will create a resilience, and this is exactly what stoic attitude is. If we overreact on the uncertain situation of our life, we will only feed our anxiety. But if we develop a stoic attitude or stoic mentality, it will take so far to us in the life. The first step to be stoic is to be uncomfortable. For example, sleeping on a couch that feels uncomfortable, or maybe eating a food that is not your really very favorite, that sounds very awful for you, but it is going to help you a lot. Or maybe spending a day without technology will develop a lot of resilience inside you, and it will help you a lot to have a better understanding of the life. The world tells us that materialism is very important to survive in the world, but Stoic attitude tells us that it only led to the attachment to the world. We get so obsessed with money, but in Stoic mindset, it is the attachment to money. So it is very important to understand that we do not need to get attached with the external factors. Instead, we have to develop something inside us that satisfy our inner soul. There are four schools of thoughts related to Stoic attitude. The number one is wisdom. Wisdom to understand that something that is happening to you is for a purpose. For example, I am making a YouTube video and I'm spending 4 hours on editing it and then uploading it, and I have to make the thumbnail, description, and everything. These are the things that are under my control. But once I hit the upload button, things are not in my control. I cannot spend my whole day thinking that I'm not getting likes. I have to get up and make the next video with the same determination, and to understand that I will only control things that are under my control, and I will not think about the things that are not under my control. We have to develop a courage to prefer loneliness over fake interaction. We have to develop the courage to choose the right path instead of the wrong path, even though wrong paths seem more easy than the right path. And courage is also walking away from the places that does not value you. It is very important to have courage in your life, and it can only be achieved if you have that inner satisfaction that you are enough for yourself. You do not need another person to be dependent on them for your own emotions. You can handle your own emotions when you are alone and you are comfortable with yourself. Number third factor is temperance. Temperance means having moderation and balance. Moderation in anything you do. You have to control your desires. Having control over your desires will help you a lot in developing resilience and saying no to the things that does not benefits you. Once someone said that in between the stimulus and your response, there is a space that holds your reaction. In order to gain a complete control over your reaction, you have to practice self-control. When you practice self-control, you will be able to have a complete hold over your reaction, and then that way your reaction will not affect you in any way. People believe that Stoicism is all about being emotionless and not showing any emotions. But in reality, the fourth factor of Stoicism is justice. You need to understand that you have to forgive people even if they have betrayed you. You have to show kindness, and more importantly, you have to be justice. If it is your mistake, you have to admit that this is your mistake and you have to forgive the second person, and vice versa. So these were the factors that were involved in Stoicism. What I learned from this whole thing while I was reading it was that it is all about how we react. And even if the world around us is falling apart, we have to believe that we will be okay. Even if the night is darker, we should believe that we will wake up next day and we will be more than okay. We need to understand that our happiness is inside us, not in the outer world. We need to stop wandering around the world, and we need to sit with ourselves in order to find peace. And it was all from the today's video. If you understand that what Stoicism is, please let me know in the comments, and please stay until this painting is completed because this painting shows very much what Stoicism is about. While I was painting it, all I could think about his stoic attitude towards life. I feel like he's the type of the person who will be very careful to where he will invest his time, and he doesn't care about the world, that world is thinking, and we will be okay if the world around him is falling apart. Please let me know in the comments. Also subscribe to my channel. I am trying to build a very nice and healthy community here, and you can give me any suggestion and anything you want me to add here. Thank you so much for watching this.